Body camera footage shows Secret Service agents and cops on the roof where a guy named Thomas Matthew Crooks tried to take former President Trump's life in Butler, Pennsylvania.
So this is the guy
Yes, Beaver County sniper scene and sent the pictures out. This is him.
Okay. We have one shooter deceased. I think we have 3 victims in the crowd. Did you guys hear that too?
Senator Chuck Grassley said the former head of the Secret Service, Kim Cheadle, who resigned, gave terrible testimony to Congress about the shooting.
The assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump on July 13th is the most significant operational failure of the Secret Service in decades, and I am keeping him and his family in my thoughts.
Was this a colossal failure?
It was a failure.
Yes or no? Was it a colossal failure is the question. Yes or no?
I have admitted this is a terrible
This is a yes or no series of questions. Was this a colossal failure? Yes or no?
Yes.
This footage is our first look at what happened from the cops' point of view.
So we don't know. So this is the guy
Yes, Beaver County sniper scene and sent the pictures out. This is him.
Okay. All right.
Rifle's right there, obviously.
Got it.
In the video, you hear a Secret Service guy saying that snipers took photos of Crooks and spread them around, but no one on the ground tried to talk to him.
Is he on that bike?
We don't know.
We don't know. So
I don't know.
Treating that as suspicious device.
Oh, 1 second. I believe the sniper that seen these and sent the pictures is right inside this building. Michelle, is Greg in there? All right, so if you go to that window that's open and yell for Greg, that's the sniper that sent the original pictures and seen him come from the bike and set the butt back down and then lost sight of him.
Okay.
He's the one that sent the pictures out. I don't know if you got the same ones I did.
I think I did, yeah. He's like got his glasses on.
Okay, and then this is his bike with the stuff. And our sniper seen him walking away from that, I believe.
Okay.
But he would be right inside that window. He's the one that physically seen this, sent the pictures, and called it out.
Okay, so, and we have somebody detained, correct?
That I don't know.
People detained on this side. Our guy that was just up here told me that there's a guy detained who's the owner of the bike. And I said, no, that's the owner of the bike.
Basically, when I got
We've been up here, so we wouldn't know that information.
we just hauled ass. We got over here.
Got it.
We hopped up on the roof.
No problem. Is that all your stuff?
That was one of our
Yeah, so someone came up looking to treat him and this.
Yes.
Copy. Gas is off to the building, just so you know.
Thank you.
He's over the water tower.
We have one shooter deceased. I think we have 3 victims in the crowd. Did you guys hear that too?
That I'm not sure.
So I heard 1 deceased, 2 life flighted.
I know 2 helicopters did take off.
Yeah.
Jimmy, a former sniper, shares his thoughts on the incident.
Yeah, so my takeaway from that body camera footage was the first thing that I, as a sniper, take away from it is I hear that the snipers that were in the window took a picture of the guy and knew something was up with him. First of all, my question is to why are those guys in that second window built? Why were they not on the roof like the other guys were? Mm-hmm. Number 2, putting yourself in that room, you're going to make yourself non-visible. And that's the goal if you are putting yourself in some situation like that, is you don't want to be seen. You don't want people to see you. And we can see that in this case, right? Nobody's seen these guys. We didn't even know they were there until this body camera footage is saying that they were there. In that body camera footage, he literally goes, the window's right over there, just go over there and talk to him. Based on him saying the window's right over there, just go over there and talk to him, why did they not see this guy climbing the roof with a rifle and go ahead and eliminate that threat? That's the questions that I have. I mean, Trump even came out and said, I would have waited 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to be shot at that day. They take these pictures, they put the pictures out there. Clearly, they know this guy's a threat. The fact that they allowed the president to go up there knowing that there's a threat there and they did not detain this guy, why did no one go and talk to this guy? I mean, Trump even came out and said, I would have waited 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to be shot at that day.
The fact that if Trump had waited to go on stage, it wouldn't have just been about him. It was also about protecting everyone at the rally. A firefighter named Corey Comparator died trying to save his family, and 2 other guys were shot but are okay now. It's crazy that even though they knew this guy was suspicious, no one said, "Hold on, let's figure out what this guy is up to." The FBI director said Crooks had secret messaging apps on his phone. We don't know who he was talking to, but it's clear he was talking to someone. This shows that there were problems with communication and the cops were confused about what's happening. It's weird that they had time to spread photos of the guy but didn't do anything to find out where he was or what he was planning. It was confirmed that Crooks was fatally shot and his dead body was at the rooftop. You'd think creepy clowns would have gotten tired of scaring the crap out of people by now, but nope, they're at it again. It's like there is a clown casting call for every viral video out there. This time, some Pennywise wannabe decided to hitch a free ride on a Detroit bus. Can you believe that? I mean, this whole clown craze in 2016 was wild, right? But this dude takes the cake. Imagine sitting there, minding your own business on the bus, and then you spot this maniac hanging onto the back, trying to break in. It was believed that he was totally planning on doing something crazy to the driver and everyone else. Luckily, someone in another car was quick on the draw and caught the whole thing on camera. Talk about a once-in-a-lifetime bus ride. These folks are cruising along this dirt road, probably thinking they're all that in a bag of chips, when a whole herd of elephants just pops up out of nowhere. Like huge ones, and then one of the big guys decides it's time to play a little game of chicken with the tourists. Can you believe these people? They actually thought the elephant was bluffing. I mean, come on, it's an elephant. Turns out elephants can get pretty grumpy, especially when they're young, scared, or feeling frisky. And this one seemed to have a perfect storm of reasons to lose its cool.
Get out, get out, get out, get on the car, get on the car, get on the car.
Luckily, everyone managed to escape safely. Talk about a close call. A cop was on patrol minding their own business when all of a sudden this car zooms past, blowing through 2 red lights. Like, who does that?
Radio 7.
Anyway, the cop pulls them over, and one of the guys says, "Chill, we're armed security, responding to an officer in distress." Can you believe it?
Turn the car off. Turn the car off. Alright, man. What's going on, dude? What are you doing?
We just got a call over the radio for a signal 44. We have 2 officers on the other side of Akron that just called for a request for help.
You a police officer?
Do you need my assistance?
I'm armed security officer.
So you're running red lights?
I wasn't able to get my lights down.
You're running red lights?
Yes, I ran a red light.
2 of them.
What's going on, boss man? How you feeling?
You're not a police officer, man.
I know that.
Unit 3, I see a APD en route to your direction.
Are you armed? Alright, just step out and face away from me, alright?
No problem.
Alright, man, you guys aren't police officers. You
I
can't run.
didn't say that was.
You can't be running red lights, dog. And then when lights and sirens mean stop, and I keep going.
They had these fake badges and handcuffs trying to look like the real deal. And get this, one of the weapons they were carrying was stolen from Alabama. Talk about a long way from home for that piece.
Why am I being detained?
You're being detained right now because your buddy didn't stop.
He works for
Carry permit?
He was talking to me. I'm trying to
Walk this
listen
way.
to him.
Answer, do you have CCW or not?
No.
You don't? Hey, he will hang tight, man. All right, back here.
I'm not running nowhere, sir.
I got you.
Run.
Gotcha, man. You're just being detained right now because your buddy should have stopped when he should have, okay?
No problem, no problem.
Do you have any other firearms on you?
No.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna talk to you here in about a second. I gotta get your partner settled in, all right? All the way in.
gun and mag are in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna Mirandize him.
Okay.
Start talking to him. His gun was hot. We'll just get to the bottom of it. Looks like this guy's the legit one right now.
Okay.
Obviously, he's not. He looked for Neosec. I have no idea, but it's all over his stuff. He said that this guy doesn't work for Neosec. He just picked him up at the hookah place, and then they got a call for service. I don't know why he's taking somebody that doesn't work at his company to a call for service. That's a problem, right?
Yeah.
Why is he carrying around a gun and wearing plates? With a police officer badge.
He works for the hookah center. I don't know. He doesn't work for us. So.
Has he ever claimed to be a police officer?
Not to me.
Who's your supervisor?
I'm the top supervisor, but the only person above me is the CEO that's at the place we were about to hit.
How do we get him on the phone?
Security, as I'm aware, you can't have red and white.
I think you're right. I know.
Green and
amber, and then there's purple. Some states.
Yeah.
And I know it's not red, because that's fire. That's police and fire.
Yeah, he can't have that.
As for the passenger, he said we're going to be doing gun charges on him.
It would be a stretch to do a piece of, like, does he have, he has a badge, but did he identify himself as a peace officer? Did he present himself as that to somebody?
Right.
Like, if he just has a badge that says that, I don't know that that's going to fly. Right. What I would do is, since you're probably going to have felony gun charges on him, is whoever it is, when you go to county, just explain to them that and give them the circumstances, and they can tell you no. Or they can tell you yes, or they can just present it to the grand jury. But I don't think it fits just based on the fact that he didn't ID himself as a police officer. He didn't say, yeah, I'm a police officer. He just had a badge that says police officer. I don't know that that's, as long as he's not identifying himself, I think he's okay. I mean, granted, is that what he's doing somewhere? Probably. Sure.
The cops were tempted to charge him with impersonating a cop, but for whatever reason, they decided to let it slide. Turns out they were also using flashing lights to look like a cop car. The driver, some guy named Sean Whitaker, got slapped with a charge for having that stolen weapon, and his buddy, Dwayne Jordan, got in trouble for messing around with a weapon in the car. Jordan wasn't even part of the security crew. Can you believe that? He's pleaded not guilty though. We'll see how that goes. Magnus Rismir dropped this video on YouTube back in 2014. He's all like, let's go explore this creepy abandoned house in Norway. So there he is, stumbling around in the dark, thinking he's hot stuff. And guess what? The place actually still has power. Talk about a plot twist. For a while, it's just your typical ghost hunting stuff, nothing too crazy, but then the dude sees something that makes him scream like a little girl and book it out of there faster than a cheetah. Check this out.
Fan ass.
He turns his camera up and there's this freaky thing staring right at him. Some kind of creepy creature or maybe even a masked weirdo. Like, who even knows? The video cuts off before we get any answers. It's been years and nobody has a clue what the heck it was. Is it a demon, some crazy person hiding out, or something straight out of a nightmare?
You know, it's on black police and all that goes sometimes.
Hey Tucker. I know there's that reputation.
And it sounds to me like he asked his stepdad, who is his same age, if he could borrow the car. So he grabs the keys and does this. There's like a 15-year age gap there, so that seems a little sketchy.
On December 15th, 2021, around 2:10 in the morning, a cop was cruising the area when he saw a black Mazda CX-7 swerve into oncoming traffic, almost causing a head-on crash.
We tried to stop a vehicle, reckless driver. He's eastbound on Atlanta Highway, West Broad, headed towards downtown. It's a black sedan. We're not going to be chasing him. He's headed at a high rate of speed into downtown, wrong lane of traffic.
Cops nearby tried to pull the car over, but the driver floored it, weaving in and out of traffic. The supervisor called off the chase, and the cops turned off their lights and sirens. A few minutes later, they got a call about a single crash. When they got there, it was the same Mazda. The driver was still there with someone who'd called it in.
So you said a cat came across the road?
The cat came across the road. So I tried to swerve, like, avoid hitting the cat, and I ran into the sign right there, the bike sign.
Okay.
And the guy hit the cat. I mean, not in the cat, though, on the road.
Okay. What's your name?
Demarion.
Okay. What's your birthday?
2002.
Didn't I just see you at the racetrack a few minutes ago?
Racetrack?
8-4 Central Mount with a Demarion.
The cops asked the driver what happened, and he said he was texting and hit something while turning.
What's up?
Is there any reason why you almost hit a car head on Broad Street and then ran from police?
Ran from police? I didn't know that y'all was behind me, or you were behind me.
You tried to stop me.
My fault.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm okay. Cat. Straight up.
You have an ID with you?
No.
You got anything on you at all?
Credit card.
Did you pick anybody up at the racetrack? You were talking to somebody at the front there.
Oh, no. I was talking to him. I think he was homeless. I was trying to give him some change, but I couldn't find anything.
When they asked why he didn't pull over when they tried to stop him, he said he was too busy messing with the radio to notice the lights.
Is there any reason why you ran from officers when they tried to stop you earlier?
I didn't know you were behind me.
How did you not know?
Didn't know.
You didn't see blue lights.
I was trying to music in my car.
I mean, that makes sense for not.
They asked who owned the car, and he said it belonged to his mom, but her boyfriend usually drove it. He claimed he asked to borrow it, and the boyfriend said yeah, but then added that the boyfriend was asleep and might not remember.
Yeah.
Whose car is that?
Right here.
Your friend's? She's gonna be mad.
If you can call my grandma. My mom's phone is inside the car.
The driver said he was going to the store, but the gas station was closed, so he was going to check another one. Then he got a text, so he made a big loop to go back home.
Coming from the racetrack?
Yep.
What business did you have over at the racetrack?
Just give me a quick personal address.
Fair enough.
I came back to the house.
Are they open right now?
Yeah, I tried to go to the other store.
Yeah.
So I went to the racetrack.
Okay.
When the cops asked him again how he got the car, he said he asked his mom's boyfriend and he just grunted, so he took it.
And whose car was it again?
Mom's boyfriend.
Your mom's boyfriend? We just talked to the owner of the car. It's not what they're saying. So whose car is it?
Who's the owner of the car? You know he or her name or something? Like,
I know a bunch of stuff. Where'd you get the car?
get the car?
Yeah, where'd you come from?
My mom's boyfriend.
Okay. Did he give you the keys to it?
Huh?
He gave you the keys to it?
Yeah, he was halfway asleep, so.
Okay.
He probably I asked him, he was like, yeah, but he halfway asleep, you know how that goes.
Fair enough.
Because his story kept changing and he acted weird when the cops tried to stop him, they decided to talk to the car owner and his mom. They found his mom and she was really surprised and upset that he took the car, saying he didn't have a license and never drives.
Hey, you mind if we step in so we're not letting your heat out?
Yeah, he's not even on.
Okay, something. He ain't in trouble. I just need to talk to him.
What do you do?
Does he know where his car is?
We've been asleep.
What's that?
We've been asleep.
Right, so that's why I need to talk to him. Because his car is crashed. It's totaled.
We know he didn't drive it. He's not in trouble. We're trying to protect his property.
Hey, how's it going? Do you know where your car is? No.
That was outside.
What's that?
That was outside.
Okay.
He said, go up to the store. My son,
Your son, what's his name?
DeMornison.
Okay. Is this him?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell his name?
You don't know this already. He is okay.
He's fine. Yeah, he's not hurt. He's okay.
At all.
He got your phone with him.
Do you,
He got my phone.
Yeah, he had veered over into the left lane in the oncoming traffic and was about to run into another car.
The boyfriend also said the driver didn't have permission.
He can't drive. I told you he can't drive. What's going on? Different lock.
I guess what we need to know at this point, I think I already know, but I mean, he wasn't supposed to take the car, right? You're in a tricky position where if you allowed him to take the car, you could get locked up, but if you didn't allow him to take the car, then he stole the car. So I'm just trying to figure out how, I mean, like, your insurance is going to ask questions about that, and I need to know for the purpose of my case. It sounds like you didn't know that he had the car. Now, at this point, if he is arrested for stealing the car, that doesn't mean that you have to, like, cooperate with the prosecutors and, have them put him in jail forever for stealing. You don't have to go forward with it, but I need to know for the purpose of tonight. He didn't have permission to take your car, correct? Hey, you mind if we step in so we're not letting your heat out?
Yeah, he's not even going.
Can I step in? He ain't in trouble. I just need to talk to him.
What do you do?
Does he know where his car is?
If you sleep.
What's that?
If you sleep.
Right, so that's why I need to talk to him. Because his car is crashed. It's totaled.
We know he didn't drive it. He's not in trouble. We're trying to protect his property.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Do you know where your car is? No.
That was outside.
What's that?
That was outside.
Okay.
He said, go up to the store. My son,
Your son, what's his name?
DeMornison.
Okay. Is this him?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell his name?
You don't know this already. He is okay.
He's fine. Yeah, he's not hurt. He's okay.
At all.
He got your phone with him.
Do you,
He got my phone.
Yeah, he had veered over into the left lane in the oncoming traffic and was about to run into another car.
He can't drive. I told you he can't drive. What's going on? Different lock.
I guess what we need to know at this point, I think I already know, but I mean, he wasn't supposed to take the car, right? You're in a tricky position where if you allowed him to take the car, you could get locked up, but if you didn't allow him to take the car, then he stole the car. So I'm just trying to figure out how, I mean, like, your insurance is going to ask questions about that, and I need to know for the purpose of my case. It sounds like you didn't know that he had the car. Now, at this point, if he is arrested for stealing the car, that doesn't mean that you have to, like, cooperate with the prosecutors and, have them put him in jail forever for stealing. You don't have to go forward with it, but I need to know for the purpose of tonight. He didn't have permission to take your car, correct?
This dude on a bike completely lost it and decided to lead the California Highway Patrol on a wild ride. He was flying down the highway, weaving in and out of traffic like a maniac. I mean, this guy had no regard for anyone else on the road. The cops were hot on its tail, but he kept flooring it. There were cars everywhere, so he had to slow down a bit, but then he found a gap and took off again. It was like a scene from a movie, but it didn't last long. A cop on a bike cut him off, and that was it. The biker just gave up and flopped onto the ground. Talk about a quick surrender. The cops wasted no time cuffing him and hauling him away. On July 19, 2022, the Florida Highway Patrol shared a video of a crazy incident outside of Publix. A woman was going nuts, apparently armed with a pitchfork and a whip. The store manager called the cops after she supposedly attacked a minivan with a pitchfork and was freaking out, scaring everyone inside. When the officer showed up, there she was, standing outside the store with a pitchfork. She even had the nerve to stop right in front of the cop car before walking away. The officer had to chase her down and put her in cuffs. It was clear something was off with her. When she was in the back of the cop car, she wouldn't shut up.
You feel a little bad. Don't you feel a little bad? Yeah, I know you do. Yes, honey. Look at me. Look at me, sir. Look at me. Look at me. You seem like a good man. You seem like a good man. You're trying to do your job. Because this woman's mentally ill, right?
You okay?
I'm great. Great. Is it hard putting me in here? Is it? Sure.
You're actually pretty cooperative.
Sure. Yes, because God is with me. You have no idea how much I've been abused. Look at that noggin.
Who's been abusing
me down. No one will be.
Who has been abusing you?
Everyone. I've had no one. No one.
And to make matters worse, she managed to unbuckle herself and started kicking the car window. The officer had his hands full with her.
Oh, Lord God, come on. We're going to do this. Come on, God. Bring it out of this car. When that man's going to. He's going to regret. And we're going to. Let me out! Let me out! God is great! God is great! God is great!
Hey.
Yes.
Calm down or I will hop.
Oh, felicity already. I was in restraints. They restrained me. Sir, you don't want to do this. You don't. I can tell you're a God-fearing man. Oh, honey. Honey, don't do it. Don't. You're a good man.
Don't kick my windows.
I'm not. Listen, I only do it because no one listens. I'll open it again.
In the end, she was charged with aggravated assault because of the pitchfork. It was a wild scene, that's for sure. Back in October 2014, this dude named Slabdog uploaded a couple of creepy videos to YouTube. They were shot in Hummel Park, the spooky place in Omaha, Nebraska. It's nighttime and Slabdog's out there with his family surrounded by a bunch of lit up candles. Seriously creepy vibe. His young ones were all, "Look there, Dad." So he turns on his flashlight and camera and holy cow, that's when things get weird.
There's a blood trail and a t-shirt. There's a bloody t-shirt. Whoa, wait a minute. Where? Where?
Right there.
Where?
Behind the tree.
What tree?
That tree.
Which one?
That one.
Where?
Right there. Dad!
Which one? This one here?
What do you think we're talking about? There he is. Dad, go over there.
Where?
Oh yeah. This is a prank, I know.
Go! I just saw him. Go! Don't fall! Don't fall up the stairs! Oh shit! Get your flashlight, hurry! He had a white face. He had a totally white face.
Really?
Hiding behind a tree, there's this strange cloaked figure. Its face is completely white. Freaked out, Slabdog books it out of there, yelling something about a white face. In the next clip, they're driving away from the park, still freaking out about the creepy creature. But wait, there's more. Something terrifying jumps out in the road right in front of them.
It's real. Back it up. Back.
Go!
I'm trying to back up. I can't. I don't want to crash. He's coming back in the trees. He's gonna try to get us.
Close the window!
What did he have in his hand, guys?
Slabdog slams on the brakes and speeds off in reverse. It's been almost 10 years, and we still don't know what the heck was going on. Was it a hoax? A real monster? Nobody knows. It's one of those unsolved mysteries that'll keep you up at night. This Redditor, Friggin' Bird, got this super creepy video from their doorbell cam last winter. At first glance, it's just a blurry figure, but when you zoom in, it's straight up nightmare fuel. The video was taken around 3 a.m. during a crazy cold snap. The weird thing is, the figure didn't move, just kinda swayed back and forth, and then got even weirder. The camera zoomed in on this thing, and it just stood there for 20 minutes. They lived in a tiny town surrounded by mountains, so it's pretty isolated. The land used to belong to an old guy who always complained about young people messing around at night, so they thought maybe it was just some dumb prank. But then they realized, no way could a person be that tall to look like that in the video. Plus, they had another creepy experience driving through the woods nearby. Everyone in the car felt this weird sense of danger, like they had to get out of there fast. It's all super spooky, and people online are losing their minds over it. Some people are even saying it looks like a chicken wrapped in a blanket. Can you believe it? What do you think it is? On June 15, 2022, deputies Miller, Belfleur, and De Leon got a call about someone being kidnapped. When they showed up at the house, the woman who called was totally losing it. She was furious because she thought the cops weren't doing anything to help her get her 15-year-old son back from her ex-husband. She was convinced he'd kidnapped him.
I talked to you under your eyelashes. You're up 2 days ago. 2 days ago? I don't know.
Work 2 days ago.
Oh, I'm stopping. I'm gonna go in my, I'm gonna change. Yeah, I talked to you.
I don't know you. I've never spoken to you before.
2 days ago. I can pull up my computer.
Working.
Well, I can show you 2 days ago. Maybe she was not, but she's the one that responded.
I did not respond, ma'am. I've never been here.
I can promise you, she wasn't there 2 days ago.
I don't. A liar. She might forget. It's okay. And it's okay. But I don't need this shit right now. I am. For a reason.
She was a total mess, but she was also super rude to the deputies. She even slammed the door in their faces.
Do you need another eye to open up so you can see?
Should you be wearing some special stuff?
No, I need some more because I'm hurt. We're done. You guys can go. I'll call the police. I don't want you.
I think this is this.
I'm going to listen.
Yeah.
Push a little button. I talked to you 2 days ago.
No, ma'am, you did
I
not.
told you everything that I needed help with.
No, ma'am, you did not.
help me with it. What? Even worse.
If you want to tell me what you need help with.
Oh, no. Please, no. No, stop. I just had a surgery. Please.
Okay, let's talk.
Please.
Let's talk.
Please.
Let's talk.
Okay, we can talk.
Let's just not play
don't
games. Over and over again.
Don't touch me.
Okay?
Please don't touch
You're not
me.
going to run back in the house and slam the door over and over again. Your dogs are already outside.
You don't have to push me like that again. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
I just had
You're clearly going through some sort of distress here.
Yeah, I am. I just had a fucking surgery. I have not seen my son in a fucking month.
Why haven't you seen your child?
I'm dealing with my fucking attorney. It has nothing to do with that. But
So it's a child-
don't ever fucking touch me again. Get the fuck away from me. And you too. I just can't deal with this. I can't. You're not invited. I already have everything. No, it's not funny.
She acted like they were supposed to drop everything to help her, but they weren't having it. The woman wouldn't listen to anything the female officer said and was just plain out of line.
That's fine.
Okay, who kidnapped your son?
My ex-husband. His name is Clay Butler. Clay, Claybutler.
Okay.
He
and
does this all the time.
where is he now?
In Orlando.
Okay. And why are you saying that he's been kidnapped? Do you guys have like a court agreement or?
A minute ago, you were saying that you were dealing with the court process. Is that like he
I
has
have a
the trial
question.
waiting for that?
Are you asking me questions or is he now? Because for 1 second, I'm going to stop and I'm going to get a recording. Hold on.
Do not.
Oh, no, don't push me that hard.
Do
I
not.
want to get a recording. Don't ever fucking touch me like this again.
Listen.
You touched me hard. I want a phone for a question.
You're not going to
no.
keep putting your hands
Stop.
in my face?
I'm not going to. I'm going to get
You
my
are.
phone. No, I'm not. He's
No,
hurting
right now,
me.
who's hurting you?
He just did. Over here. Him.
Okay.
He pushed me hard.
You
I
need
was talking to you.
back up and you won't get pushed again.
Things got worse when the deputies were about to leave. The woman started causing more trouble and ended up getting arrested.
If you call, it's us coming out.
You ready? Then do your fucking job. Touch me again. Touch me again. Stop, please.
Back up.
Stop touching me. I just got a fucking surgery, and you're fucking touching me when I fucking can't fucking feel anything.
Back
Don't
up.
fucking touch
Back
me.
up, ma'am.
You're touching me. You stop.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
He's hurting me.
Hands behind your back.
He's hurting me.
Hands behind your
You
back.
guys are hurting.
We're not. Stand still.
She wouldn't stop yelling and screaming, and to top it off, she kicked the female deputy in the face when they put her in the car.
Are you okay?
I just had a surgery. Am I okay? No, she keeps fucking hurting me.
Get in the car. Oh, get back, get back, get back, get back.
Yeah, because she's hurting me.
Because of that, she got charged with attacking a law enforcement officer. It was a total nightmare for the deputies. This guy leaves his car to charge, right? No big deal. But then this other dude comes out of nowhere and does the most ridiculous thing. He just straight up yanks the charging cord out of the car. Like, who does that? Can you believe the nerve of this guy? Apparently, the car owner had only had the car for a week. Talk about bad luck. I wonder what this dude's problem was. Check out this insane video. A dude's GR Corolla just went into flames while he was driving. Luckily, he had a dash cam rolling to capture the whole terrifying ordeal. The driver said he was cruising along when the engine blast and smoke started filling the car. White smoke inside, black smoke outside. You know it's bad news. He managed to coast to the nearest exit, hoping the fire department would be close by. Once he pulled over, he opted out to see what was going on and realized his car was about to turn into a fireball. Panic mode activated. He grabbed his phone and backpack and called for help. There's another angle from the dash cam that shows the smoke pouring out like crazy. The driver pops the hood and sees flames starting to lick at the engine. It went from bad to worse in seconds. The smoke turned thick and black, and the fire just kept growing. Can you imagine being in that situation? It's a nightmare scenario. The hood debris flew in the air, and the flames were out of control, but thankfully, the fire truck showed up just in time. The driver's dash cam is a total hero for surviving that inferno. Look at what's left of the car. It's a complete write-off. Scary stuff. A new cop in Ruidoso was told by his boss to clean up his act and shave. So he went to Walmart to get a razor and stuff, but ended up buying candy. When he got home, he shaved, but then realized he left his body cam at his apartment. Panicking, he kicked down his own door to get it. Then he called 911 and said someone had broken into his place.
Just 5-6.
Rita Siri Dispatch, this is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie, this is 622. I just got back to my apartment and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just, I need to have a unit come out here.
When another cop showed up, he interviewed the rookie.
Well, yeah, like I said, they didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing.
Yeah.
Came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was gonna go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was gonna come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
The rookie said he found the door wide open when he got home, but the experienced cop was like, dude, I've been on the job for 23 years. I know this stuff. Be honest.
You ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
The rookie finally admitted that he was the one who kicked the door down. He said he got locked out, so he did it.
This is you leaving Walmart?
Yes, sir.
With a bag in your hand?
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With the tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that. Spend more money.
Okay. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we got to help each other out. If you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish. Okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me. Okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have. Be 100% honest with me, bud. Okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay? It's okay. It's not the end of the world, man, but I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's all right.
The experienced cop told him it was okay to make mistakes, but he had to be upfront about it.
But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy, Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you're going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah.
The rookie had to take off his badge.
Well, listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down.
His boss tried to reassure him that this wasn't the end of his career, but it was definitely a bad start. The rookie didn't resist arrest and was taken to the station. He was charged with making a false report, and it's unclear if he still has a job with the police department. On July 31st, 2022 in Sandusky, Ohio, the police received a call about a man driving drunk with children in his car. When they arrived, they found him sitting in his parked car. The officers told him what they had heard and just wanted to ensure he was okay.
I'm Officer Torres, Sandusky Police Department. We're getting a call about concerns about you possibly being intoxicated with some children on the swings. They just wanted a check done of you.
Oh no, it's okay. I haven't had a couple shots, but
Okay.
yeah.
How much have you had to drink? Just a couple
probably
shots?
just a little bit under a fifth.
Under a
Of
fifth?
a Parmesan. Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind just taking some tests for me to make sure you're okay to drive? 222 to 2020.
They asked him to step out and take a sobriety test, which he agreed to. He even admitted to drinking.
So you said you've only had, what, 5 shots?
Of some Parmesan, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I drank just like a fifth, just a little bit of it, but I didn't drink all of it.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Okay.
And I was on my way to take them back to Remington, to the crib.
Okay. Is this your car?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So are you willing to take some tests for me? To make sure you're okay to drive? If you are, I'll let you go. You'll be on your way. Either way, you're going to be getting out of here.
But guess what? Do you think? I don't know, man. I just told you I drunk a fifth of Paul. I don't know what's the
That's up to you.
I mean, I guess I'll take it for you.
Okay.
Somebody called the police, I guess.
Yeah, they like I said,
That's
they just
sad,
wanted
man.
they just wanted the welfare of the children's check, and I can smell the alcohol coming off.
Yeah,
of you.
no, and I was being honest with you and let
Yep,
you know that
and
I really drunk some
I
Parmesan.
appreciate it.
I was taking my bed. I
Yep.
work, man. I have a job. I work all the time.
I appreciate you being honest with me.
You know what I'm saying? I do YouTube videos for video games. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Okay. So if it's easier for you, if you have to keep your head still, just hold your hands like this. So hold your head still, okay?
Oh,
just
oh,
follow
I
it with
got
your
you.
eyes only, okay?
I understand. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Area market, cars advising a bicycle truck and transformer left the area.
Try to keep your head as still as you can, okay?
Oh, yes, sir.
And you said you've only had 5 shots?
No,
You've had-
honestly,
Okay.
it was just the fifth of Parmesan is what I had.
After the test, it was clear he was intoxicated. The man didn't resist when the officers arrested him.
Can I continue the test or no?
Hold on. I mean, I guess
Okay.
I'll try.
Okay. Now, just do me a favor and place your hands behind your back for me.
Daughter? How old is she? She's 1?
Is there anybody else in the car?
Yeah, who else is with her?
It is the mother of my child. What's that?
Okay. What's her name?
Her name is Deion Jones.
Deion Jones. Okay. Does she drive?
No, she doesn't have a license at this time.
Later that day, the police received another call about him driving again. The officer read him his rights and took him to the station. He wasn't arrested just once that day, but twice.
You're not being arrested right at the moment, but the allegation is that you drove over here drunk still.
That's a
So
fair,
my
that
question
is a
for
very
you.
fair case. I have been drinking and y'all tested me.
Right,
and
I
was
know
there.
that.
Her mother come over
Did you
there.
drive over here with him in the passenger seat?
Yes, sir. So
You did. Turn around and put your hands behind your back for me.
I'm sorry.
I'm arresting you again for driving under the influence because I know without having to test you that you are still well above the legal limit.
This Reddit user named Ozomac dropped a bomb on the Ghost subreddit a few days ago. He posted this super weird security camera clip that's got everyone scratching their heads. The guy says he was out last night, checked his camera around 11:30 and saw this crazy thing. His roommate even confirmed it was still there when they got home at 1 a.m., but was gone when they went inside. He's got like an hour of this footage, so who knows what else is lurking in there. I mean, at first glance, it doesn't look like any normal animal or bug. It's more like tiny and, well, paranormal-ish. I'm usually skeptical about those orb videos, dust or bugs, right? But this thing, not so sure. So what do you guys think? Is it a ghost, or is there a totally normal explanation we're missing? Let's break this thing down.
Want to just move on to the next thing?
I'm sorry,
yeah. What did you?
I'm sorry, buddy. It's so funny.
So in July 1st, 2022, around 9:15 p.m., Deputy O'Neill was cruising down US 1 when he saw this red Honda sedan all over the road. It was swerving and stuff, even almost going into oncoming traffic. He pulled the car over and found out it had been reported as a reckless driver earlier. The woman driving seemed really drunk, and her young one was asleep in the passenger seat. The deputy asked her to get out of the car and asked why she was driving like that.
No. Just leave. Can you come out? And you can't tell me why you're driving like that?
Sorry. For the day, yes.
But why? Why you?
Yes.
You speak Russian, Victor?
Yeah.
Why? One second. You're good. I mean, you're not good, but you're gonna kill yourself the way you're driving. Okay. All right. Can you stand with your heels together, hands by your side? Okay, stay just like that.
He gave her a sobriety test, but she couldn't stop laughing.
So, do you see the tip of my?
She told me that she doesn't have any relatives or...
Do you see the tip of my pen?
Yes.
Can you touch it with your finger?
I haven't checked it.
Okay. I want you to keep your eyes on this. I don't know why you're laughing. This isn't...
Okay. I look at this pen.
Okay.
Okay.
I need you to be serious, okay? Tip of my pen.
Sorry. Sorry.
Another deputy showed up to help, but she was still laughing and not taking things seriously.
Должны смотреть за ручкой, когда я буду двигать, хорошо?
Да.
So she keeps...
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Want to just move on to the next thing?
I'm sorry,
Yeah. What did you...
I'm sorry, buddy. It's so funny. No, простите, пожалуйста.
Ну, понятно, вам как бы смешно, но нам не очень.
I'm glad that you think this is funny.
Are we gonna continue with the second exercise?
If you want
I
to
can't get
give
it
me
good
the
enough.
ticket
I
and
mean,
the
I've
seat, I go
seen
to.
prior to 45, but I can't do it because she keeps looking away, squinting her eyes.
Okay, I just saw it.
Please,
Yeah.
please. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. Пожалуйста, я здесь рядом. Я хочу.
Finally, the deputies had enough and arrested her. She didn't go quietly though. She resisted and even fought back a bit.
Listen to his instructions.
Нет.
Нет? Хорошо.
Hey!
Stop.
Stop.
Давайте я буду делать.
Do not resist. You're gonna get another charge, ma'am.
Please, please, please.
Ma'am, stop.
Please.
She's pulling away.
What's going on?
Relax,
Stop.
ma'am. Ma'am.
Stop.
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 Take her down.
Hold on.
They had to pin her down and put her in handcuffs.
Что ты можешь?
Дайте руку. Руку дайте.
Нет. Нет.
Ma'am!
Дайте.
Stop!
Tase.
Don't tase her. Don't tase her. We got it. Get her on.
Можно я, пожалуйста, сделаю?
She was charged with a bunch of stuff, including drunk driving with a young one in the car, resisting arrest, assaulting an officer, damaging property, refusing to sign a citation, and child neglect.
Hi, sir. Do you speak English? Yeah. How are you doing? You okay?
Can you believe it? This Aussie dude and his dog have been adrift at sea for 3 months.
Okay, can I get your name, please?
Tim Shaddock.
Okay, where are you from?
Oh, you're.
I'm recording.
Oh, you're recording. Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Yeah. Do you have the date of your departure?
Yes. I departed Mexico on.
Where from Mexico?
La Paz.
La Paz.
He's 54 years old and was trying to sail all the way from Mexico to French Polynesia. Imagine that. Well, things went south pretty quick. A storm knocked out their power and their supplies ran out. So this guy and his dog were basically living off raw fish for months. Luckily, a tuna fishing boat spotted them. They dropped him a drink and sent a boat to pick them up. The crew gave him food, water, and some medical help. He's super grateful and can't wait to get back home to Australia and see his family. Imagine chilling in an apartment, just two of you, and then you watch this back and lose your mind. They were just hanging out, filming whatever, totally clueless about what was about to go down. Then boom, in about 42 seconds, this ghostly figure in a long dress just saunters through the kitchen doorway. Like, where did she come from? It gets even weirder. At 1 minute 31 seconds, when this misty thing appears on the countertop, it's like something out of a horror movie. The kicker? This all went down in Krugersdorp, South Africa. Talk about a freaky place to spot a ghost. This guy in Connecticut decided to steal a police car with a cop inside. Can you believe it? He walked up to the car while the officer was filling out some paperwork, yelled at him to get out, and then jumped in the driver's seat. The cop tried to stop him, but the guy sped off and crashed into a church across the street. Another cop showed up and arrested the guy. Both the suspect and the officer got some scrapes and bruises, but the suspect's still in the hospital. He's facing some serious charges like car theft, kidnapping, assaulting a cop, and interfering with an officer. His bail is a whopping $500,000.
Still set. 1080 Laredo. So that is outbound on 9
A dude in a Chevy Tahoe decided to play cowboy and lead Texas state troopers on a high-speed chase out in Webb County.
Patients awaiting welfare on line good.
This guy was flooring it, trying to lose the cops.
Vehicle turning into Man United Street, and eastbound Man United Street, 4 miles.
SP, if it bails, I'll go for the driver to clear the vehicle.
When he couldn't shake him, he got desperate and ditched his car in the brush, then bailed on foot.
Send somebody that way. Send somebody to tienda.
Turns out, he was smuggling people across the border. The cops caught him and slapped him with a bunch of charges: human smuggling, trying to get away from cops, and trespassing. They also nabbed 2 guys from Honduras who were in the car with him. Those guys are facing trespassing charges. Texas state troopers were out on patrol in Zavala County when they pulled over a car and found themselves in the middle of a human smuggling operation.
You, driver, get out now. Turn the car off. Yes, sir. You're gonna do exactly what I say. Yes, sir. Put your hands on the dash. Put your hands behind your back.
The driver and his passenger, who's apparently part of some gang called Tango Blast, got cuffed and charged with smuggling people. Can you believe it? They found 6 people crammed into the car, including a 9-year-old child. It's crazy to think about what those people went through.
You said there's a kid back there. Yeah, there is a kid back there. He's 9. Good Lord.
Hey, just him. No mas. Ustedes aquí.
I'm gonna go ahead and get them ID'd. 4 adult males, 1 adult female, and 1 male child, 9 years old.
These cops busted a group of guys who were illegally making their own gas. They started recording the whole thing after they made the arrests. These guys were basically homebrewing their own fuel, which is super dangerous and totally against the law. You definitely shouldn't try this at home, because you could blow yourself up or poison yourself. Anyway, the cops searched the whole place, filming everything. It's pretty wild to watch. The video ends with them still looking around. Check out this super creepy photo. This Redditor, Alarming List 1988, snapped this pic at the haunted Aux Sable Cemetery during a lightning storm. If you zoom in on the trees, there's this weird shadowy figure. It looks like something out of a horror movie. People are freaking out in the comments. Some think it's Voldemort. Others say it's just a tombstone, but this cemetery has a serious creepy vibe. There are stories about a ghost girl who plays tricks on people and mysterious lights that float around, so who knows? Maybe it's just a rock or something, but it's definitely spooky. I wouldn't want to be there at night. What do you think it is?
Here, take your kid! What are you doing? Come on!
Back in 2016, this total hero saved 2 young ones and 2 women from a burning car. Can you believe it?
Get in the car! Come here! Your car's on fire!
The car started smoking right in front of a highway patrol officer who was behind them.
Door, you need to get out. These kids are sitting in the back seat with smoke. It needs to be faster.
Apparently, the women were so freaked out and confused that they couldn't move fast enough to get out of the burning mess.
Good try. Go in. Go. Oh, there you go.
Lucky for them, everyone got checked out at the scene and was okay to go home.
It's unlawful to put your hands on a law enforcement officer in that fashion.
But it's okay for him to push the shit at me like that? No.
On May 1st, 2024, the cops got a call about 2 women fighting in a park. When they got there, it was a total mess.
I'm right here, man. Okay, we ain't gonna be.
The cops tried to calm things down, but this one woman just went crazy and punched an officer. Yeah, you heard that right.
Walk by me, push my hand away again, you're getting arrested.
Don't touch me!
She goes. You're under arrest.
No,
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Roll over.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
It is a lawful order. Put your hand behind your back. Toss. You just took a swing at a cop. She's going to jail. Ready, 501. Back the up. You're under arrest for swinging at me, that's what.
She got arrested and she was not happy about it. She was really resisting.
Kick your knees up, sit up.
No, why am I phoning?
You're under arrest, get up.
Watch out.
Get up.
Exactly, he just pushed her back.
You don't swing at police. You do not swing at police.
Don't push me.
They're giving full orders, stay back.
He just pushed me.
Yeah, you're right, I did. So stay back.
Okay, y'all ain't gotta be grabbing me hard though. Let me go. I can walk by myself. Stop talking, stop touching me.
Sit down.
Dead ass. Leave me the alone.
Get in the
Tell him leave me alone.
in the car.
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all got me up. Y'all think he can put his hands on me?
Again, he swung at him.
Do nothing. He pushed me.
After telling you to stay back and you did not comply.
I wasn't even talking to his ass.
Doesn't matter.
Talking about don't comply.
Now you're under arrest.
I wasn't even doing shit. What the
Is this fun?
They took her to jail and she seemed a lot calmer by then. She was complaining that an officer had pushed her, but the cop told her they'd look into it.
He pushes me. I'm a girl, you don't have to do that. I almost fell back. You don't have to do that to me. First of all, I wasn't.
I know things escalated pretty quick, so I'll try to explain to you what I'll do. Is
I tried to push him back, and now he's saying I swung at him. No, you pushed me to the point where I stumbled all the way back here. I'm a female.
I saw that happen.
A 20-year-old female. You don't have to put your hands on me like
you're 20?
that. Yes.
Okay.
She was charged with assault, battery, and resisting arrest. On November 1st, 2020, this dude named Simon Newcomb dropped a video on his YouTube channel that's straight up creepy. In the video description, he says his daughter's friend filmed the spooky stuff at Western Wood near Princetown in Devon, which is known to be haunted.
Walking for like an hour now, it is pissing it down. These two are doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold. I have no idea where the dog is. What?
So they're all chilling, and later when they watch the video back, their jaws dropped in horror at what they saw. If you pause the video and squint your eyes, you can actually see the dark figure lurking in the background. Like, it's there for a sec, then it totally ducks when it realizes it's on camera. Can you believe nobody noticed this weird stuff while it was happening? Talk about a freaky surprise. This video is a real eye-opener. It makes you wonder what else is out there creeping around that we don't even know about. You can never be too careful, because you just never know what kind of spooky stuff might be lurking in the shadows. You wouldn't believe the creepy stuff animals can get up to sometimes. I mean, check this out. A bunch of capybaras, of all things, marching like zombies in the middle of the night. Imagine chilling at home, minding your own business, and then you look out the window and there's this whole procession of capybaras, like they're in some secret society or something. No clue what they were up to, but it's straight out of a spooky movie. This is a video shared on Reddit. The OP says they're fed up with their stuff getting destroyed, so they decided to set up a camera to catch the culprit. They thought it was their dog. They headed out for a quick errand, not expecting anything crazy to happen. When they got back, they were scrolling through the footage, bored out of their minds when they got a random notification. At first it was just another boring clip, but then slow-mo style, they noticed something weird. Down the hallway near the doorframe, there's this shadowy figure. Like, what the heck? They were only gone for 20 minutes, and none of the other cameras picked up anyone entering the house. So who or what was lurking in their hallway? It's straight up creepy. Check this out. The cops driving down the highway when they see this truck acting super weird. So they pull it over, and something just doesn't feel right.
Like, you don't have any load on it, but it looks squatty. That's the way you got it?
That's the way it ended to me.
Cops are trained to spot shady stuff like crazy driving, messed up cars, or even how people act when they get pulled over. Well, this driver was acting super suspicious, so the cop called for backup. When more officers showed up, they found something crazy. There were people hiding in the back of the truck. Can you believe it? The driver got cuffed and things got intense from there. The cops got a tip that some bad guys were driving around causing trouble. They hopped in their cars and started cruising the streets looking for these guys. After a while, they finally found him. Turns out this crew was super sneaky. They'd been ripping off ATMs all over the place, like 8 of them in just 4 months. They were basically stealing whole ATMs and cracking them open with special tools. The cops had to do some detective work to track these guys down. They used cameras, informants, and all sorts of tech to find them. Luckily, they caught them before they could hurt anyone.
What do you have in the back of the U-Haul? You don't know what's in the back of the U-Haul?
No, I was just asked to drive. I have no idea. I swear on my kids, I have no idea.
So, you don't know what's in the back of the U-Haul?
No.
But you're moving.
A Texas state trooper pulled over a U-Haul in Uvalde County, and what they found inside was shocking.
How much were you paid to?
I think they said like either between 2 and 250.
She said that she was asked to drive the truck. So she doesn't know what's in the back of the truck.
Packed like sardines in the back were 15 people who were in the country illegally. Can you believe it? 3 of them were young ones.
Manos arriba todos. Manos arriba, manos arriba, manos arriba.
What am I getting arrested for, ma'am?
Human smuggling.
I didn't do that. What? Wait. I didn't know nothing about that. Please,
come on.
What the? Oh my God, I did not know this.
All right, hang out.
The driver, a woman from Missouri, got arrested and charged with human smuggling despite her insisting that she has nothing to do with it. Talk about a bad decision. The people they were smuggling were handed over to Border Patrol. This person gets pulled over for a busted taillight. No big deal, right? Wrong. Turns out she was totally hammered, like really drunk. You know how people do stupid stuff when they're wasted? Yeah, well, this person was about to find out.
All about police brutality. Okay. Not to be rude, but you're a white male. So anytime I see a white officer, I get scared for my life. And I know you have a body cam, so yeah,
The woman got cuffed for DUI, but that wasn't the end of it. She tried to make a run for it, but the cops weren't having it. After a little tussle, she got locked up. Fast forward, she ended up going to jail for almost 3 months and got put on probation for 2 years. Talk about bad night. Can you believe it? 3 guys had the nerve to break into a car parked right out in the open, with the sun shining and people walking around like it was nothing. Talk about brazen. To keep your ride safe, it's smart to lock up tight. Find a spot with plenty of light, stash your valuables, and maybe even slap on an alarm or steering wheel lock. But honestly, it seems like even doing all that doesn't scare off these idiots. The video shows them creeping around in their car, then going back and forth a few times before finally grabbing a bag from inside. Lucky for the owner, they didn't manage to get into the rest of the car. Check out this mind-boggling video. This TikToker, Kodigo Occulticom, caught this crazy footage of a woman who seemed to be stuck in a glitch. She was just standing there, frozen solid, for a whole minute. Cars were driving by and she didn't even blink. Then out of nowhere, she just bounces back to life like nothing happened. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. Some people think it might be a glitch called people freezing, where someone appears frozen for a few seconds. But this woman was stuck for a whole minute, so what do you think? Is it a real glitch, or is she just a really good actress? Check this out. Body camera footage shows a pair of cops checking out this truck that looked kind of fishy. They open it up and holy cow, there's a whole bunch of people crammed into a secret compartment. Turns out they're illegal immigrants trying to sneak into the country. The officers quickly spring into action, hauling these guys out of the truck and putting them in cuffs. Luckily, everything went down without any drama and nobody got hurt. This Redditor, Healthy Magician 895, was just goofing around in their mom's room when they accidentally caught something totally freaky in the mirror. They didn't even notice it until their friend pointed out this creepy face peeking out from the corner of the door. Like, can you imagine the shock? The EOP was totally freaked and went back to check the mirror, but it was gone. Dr. Goman Go was all, dude, that's a weird angle to be looking into a room from. And yeah, it is super creepy. The OP said they've lived there for a while without anything too strange happening, except for doors opening by themselves and stuff, which they blamed on the wind. But then, like a week before the mirror pick, the bathroom door slammed shut on its own. They heard a scream coming from their mom's room in the middle of the night. They tried to convince themselves it was nothing, but it was super weird. Plus they saw a shadow by the fridge, but figured they were just imagining things. So when they saw that face in the mirror, it totally freaked them out. People were like, yeah, that's messed up. One person said they've seen similar pics and thinks they're real, like something's clinging to the wall. Others mentioned seeing creepy faces around door frames too. Some even brought up the mirror being a portal to another dimension, talking about old beliefs and stuff. Like in Roman times, they covered mirrors during storms to keep spirits out. And in Feng Shui, mirrors can change energy. People think mirrors can trap spirits or let in otherworldly beings. So, is that face real or is it from another dimension? Either way, it's a whole new level of creepy. Dolls can be straight up creepy sometimes. Take this one for example. Its eyes look like something straight out of a horror movie. Like there's definitely a spirit possessing that thing. Imagine being out shopping, just casually browsing, and then you lock eyes with this doll. Its eyes seem to follow you around like it's some kind of creepy stalker. I mean, can you even imagine stumbling upon that thing? I'd probably pee my pants. On June 3rd, 2024, the cops pulled over a woman who was driving really badly. The officer told her to stay in her car, but she was freaking out and didn't want to. She was being really anxious and not listening to the cop.
I'd rather not.
You'd rather not?
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable.
Okay,
and
yeah.
intimidated right now.
Okay, I'm not here to hurt you or anything, but just, I'm only asking is you to sit in the car.
I feel uncomfortable.
Okay, that's fine, but can you just please stay in the car for me?
I will stand right here. I feel really uncomfortable, sir.
Okay, ma'am, again, listen.
I'm getting anxious. I'm sorry.
I hear you. So, look, I'm Officer Maine. I'm with the Winter Springs Traffic Unit. Okay? I am not here to do anything. However, it would be in both of our best interests if you just stay in the vehicle.
I don't want to go in the vehicle.
Can you
sir.
please just...
I'm really anxious and I need air. Can we please...
Okay, I understand that, ma'am, but...
I don't want to sit back in my vehicle.
Just
sir.
please sit that back down. Winter Springs 134, can I get a 38, please? Okay, just take a deep breath. But Right now it's a traffic stop. You're not free to leave, and you're not free to do anything right now. It's a lawful stop. I will explain to you the traffic stop, but first I need you just to sit in the vehicle, okay?
You said I'm not free to leave?
No, you're not free to leave right now. This is a traffic stop right now, and you're not free to leave right now.
What is a lawful traffic stop
So-
if I'm in a driveway?
Okay, so Moss Road right there is a posted 25-mile-per-hour zone, right? You were traveling down the roadway on my locked radar and found it inside my vehicle at 38 miles per hour. Additionally, there is a stop sign right over there. This gentleman's standing right here as a witness, because I know he lives right there. You ran the stop sign. No. So when a car in front of you stops, what are you supposed to do when that car goes forward? Just because, yeah, you did not do that. That man right there is my witness, because I know he stands there all day watching. So, those 2 different violations I observed. So right now, you are not free to leave, and I need your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance, please.
He explained why he pulled her over and asked for her ID, registration, and insurance, but she refused to give it to him. The cop was being super patient and polite, but she was just being a pain. He even warned her that he'd arrest her if she didn't comply. She didn't say anything, so they arrested her.
May I have that?
I choose not to speak.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, and because I really don't want to have to go this route. If you refuse to give me your license, registration, proof of insurance, you will be placed under arrest. I don't want to do that today, but
I can search the laws. I'm not legally obligated to provide you with.
Okay, are you refusing to give me your license, registration, proof of insurance?
No, sir, I did not refuse.
Okay, then can I have it?
I cannot provide you with my license and proof of insurance.
Okay, do you just not have your license on you?
I choose not to speak anymore or answer any more questions, sir.
Okay. Winter Springs 124. Could the 38 step it up, please? Uncooperative driver. Okay. Please, I really don't want to have to take you to jail for... Just please, I just need some kind of identification from you so I know who I'm speaking to.
I'm not obligated to answer any more questions, sir.
Okay. May I have your phone, please? You're
No,
going
sir.
to be
Please
placed
don't
under
touch me.
arrest.
Please
No,
don't
you're
touch
going to
me.
be placed under arrest.
Please don't touch me.
Nope,
Wait,
come on.
wait, can I get my purse?
No.
Sir,
No.
you're touching
Stop.
me.
Stop.
Can you please
Place your
stop
phone,
touching
please.
me?
Stop. Place
Sir,
your phone.
please
You
stop
can keep your
touching
phone
me. Please
recording.
stop
You can keep it
touching me.
recording all you want.
Okay.
No,
Hold on.
we're not
It's
going to angle it.
recording. It's not recording.
Okay, record it.
anymore. Hold on. Sir, can you please not touch me? May I grab
I
my
need your
purse,
keys.
please?
No. I gave you every opportunity in the world to...
No, you didn't,
Yes,
sir.
I did. You refused to identify yourself.
I didn't refuse to
Yes,
identify
you told me
myself.
you're not going to answer questions, and I tried to...
Because you're scaring me.
Ma'am, and I tried to talk to you calmly. Did I yell at you at all today, this whole time? Have I yelled at you? Have I talked to you aggressively?
Yes, a little bit, actually.
Okay, that's your own interpretation.
You said I'm being detained.
Okay. Just step this way for me, okay? Just step with this way, okay? I just need a search for her, because she's placed under arrest now. Come on. Nope. Nope.
A female officer searched her and she went to jail. Even though she had a clean record, she was charged with resisting arrest and released on bail. A month later, they arrested her again because she didn't show up for court. Her case is still going on. There's this total meltdown happening at the airport. This woman's going nuts, flipping people off and screaming at cars.
Let's go. Hey, no. Let's go. You don't. You cannot be back here. Let's go. No. Let's go.
The cops show up to try and calm things down, but nope, she goes full on crazy. She hides behind the Delta Airlines counter and starts attacking the cops.
She's fighting me now. Let's go. Let's go. You know what? What is your problem? Let's go.
Like, she even bit one of them. Can you believe it? The cops try to be chill about it, but she wouldn't let up. Finally, they had to take her down and arrest her. Total drama queen. This whole thing started in a construction zone, and it was nuts. The biker was really laying on the gas. It was like a scene out of a movie, with cops and the biker going crazy, but then, like magic, the biker just pulls over. You'd think that was the end of it, right? Nope. The cops jump out and tackle the guy to the ground. It was like watching a superhero movie. Just like that, it was over.
The CHP officers tackled the guy to the ground immediately, bringing him into custody without incident. Fortunately, no.
Check out this crazy dashcam footage. Some dude's just cruising home on the highway when something totally wild happens. Road robberies are a real pain, especially in places with high crime, bad cops, or a lot of valuable stuff being moved around. To stay safe, keep your eyes peeled, avoid sketchy areas, stick to the daylight hours, and take routes that feel secure. Lock your doors, roll up your windows, and just be aware. In this video, these robbers totally freak out and book it back to their getaway car, smashing into other cars to make a quick escape. Hopefully nobody got hurt in this insane robbery. This TikToker, Leonidas de Monterrey, dropped a video that's straight up terrifying. They explained that it's from a surprise birthday party they threw 10 years ago. They were crying because they were happy, not because of ghosts or anything. And get this, there weren't any young ones at the party. The kicker? They didn't believe in ghosts until this happened. So they're watching the old video and out of nowhere they spot this creepy young one just standing in the background. Like, what the heck? And the young one takes a step up the stairs and just disappears. You'd think it was just a camera trick or something, but when you slow it down, it's impossible. There's no way a normal young one can move that fast without making a sound. It's like they vanished into thin air. I mean, what else could it be? A demon? It's starting to look like that's the only explanation. Imagine this, a train is chugging along, slow as molasses, through this tiny little village tucked away in the woods. It's waiting for a bunch of people trying to sneak a ride.
As the train passes through villages, more passengers climb aboard. The freight cars are loaded with corn and metal.
Before you know it, dozens of these migrants are scrambling onto the train, leaving a crowd of folks standing around on the tracks, dodging trees and stuff as they wait for their chance to hop on.
They lie flat on their backs to avoid the branches. But injuries are commonplace.
It's like a crazy circus act, trying to jump onto a moving train. You could easily fall, get hit by something, or get seriously hurt.
Why did I fall? Because I didn't want to get caught by immigration officers.
The migrants themselves.
And even if they do make it, there is no guarantee that their life will be any better. This TikToker, Lupus Gamers, is driving through a cemetery at night when they see something totally wild. Like, you gotta watch this. A moment later, you hear this young one's voice, and then bam. There's a young one standing right there on the side of the road. The people in the car are freaking out, and honestly, who wouldn't be? What's a young one doing in a cemetery at night? Now, it could be a real child, but they're convinced it's a ghost. You know, one of those child spirits that can't move on because there's something unfinished or whatever. But there's also this whole other thing about demons pretending to be young ones. So they have no idea what's going on, and their reaction is totally understandable. There's a CCTV clip from a parking lot, and it's pretty normal at first. You know, people just going about their day. Then out of nowhere, this crazy stuff happens. Getting hit by a car going full speed is like a nightmare. You're talking serious injuries, maybe even death. This car in the video is flying through the lot like it's a racetrack, and it turns out they were probably just trying to escape from a crime. They get stuck behind other cars, so they're forced to make a run for it as the cops close in. But the clip ends right there, so we never find out what happened next. This dude shows up at a presidential fundraiser wearing nothing but his underwear and carrying a guitar case. Can you believe it? He starts yelling and screaming, claiming he's got a weapon in there. Like, dude, what's wrong with you?
Obama! Barack Obama! Come on now! I got a gun in here! I got a gun right here to kill Joe Biden! Where's the Secret Service? I want to kill Travis Kelce! Kill Travis Kelce! Ah! Ah!
It's obvious something's seriously off. Of course, this causes a total panic, and the cops show up to deal with the situation.
Hey, can I see that?
Bye-bye, sir.
They ended up arresting him. I mean, who does something like that? On a rainy day in Ohio, March 22nd, 2024, these troopers saw a Penske truck tailgating a semi-truck and going way too fast. They pulled it over and it turned out to be a total mess. The trooper did his usual thing when he pulled someone over, but something felt off.
Not too bad. I'm gonna pick up this penny that fell out of your door, okay? Is this your truck?
No, it's a rental.
A rental? Did you rent it?
Yes.
Okay, do you have the rental agreement and your license?
Yes.
Arizona?
Yes.
Where are you coming from?
From Arizona.
Coming from Arizona. Where are you headed to?
To here to Harrisburg.
Harrisburg?
Yes.
Are you doing this for a company?
A company?
Yeah.
No, it's because I used to move things at other times, so that's why.
Okay.
The truck was rented under a fake name, and the woman driving said it was her company's.
Where are you taking the truck to?
It's going to come back.
She also said she was going to drive it back, even though she claimed she was moving.
Stuff, and then I'm going to take another one.
Okay. You're going to do what now?
I'm gonna take one stuff and then come back and then.
Oh, so you're gonna use this truck again?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you rent this?
It was on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Sorry.
This Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Have you had any tickets or anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay. So do you work for a moving company?
No, I used to work.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't work anymore.
You don't do that anymore because it looks like you rented it under this. Andrea.
Yeah, that was my company.
Okay. So this isn't your company?
No.
What's in here right now?
It's just some sofas and my luggage, just that.
Sofas and luggage? Okay. And it belongs to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I hear this a lot, okay?
Yeah.
And if you're doing it for pay, that's fine.
It belongs to me. It belongs to me.
All right. And then you're going to... So why are you going to drive the truck all the way back?
Because, like I say, I'm coming to move her here, and then I'll go back and then bring another
car stuff.
Okay. All right. Bear with me. Let me do some checking on some things, but that's why I have you stopped, okay?
The troopers looked at the rental agreement and found a bunch of weird stuff, so they called for backup to search the truck. They arrested the woman right away.
Okay. No weapons on you?
No.
Is everything in that truck belong to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Stevie, have a seat there, okay? No, you went after a different one.
When they searched the truck, they were blown away. There was over $1 million worth of drugs in there.
All right. Take a picture. Hold on.
This was shut down.
Pull it out. Couple bags. Holy shit! My God.
Woo!
Dude,
Yes!
That's a biggin'. That's a lot of dope, man. That's a lot of dope. Holy shit.
Bro, leave it here. We'll get pictures. That thing is filled up.
Hook her up.
Back at the station, the woman refused to talk, saying she'd rather go to jail. She finally admitted she was doing it to make extra money for her husband and young ones. This TikToker, hidden on Google Earth, stumbled upon something seriously creepy on Google Earth. We're talking about a giant round face staring down from the sky. Now, before you start prepping your ghost hunting gear, hear this out. It's probably not some spooky space monster. See, the moon can actually be visible during the day, depending on where it is in orbit. It goes through different phases, like a giant celestial glow stick, and sometimes it hangs out in the daytime sky. Here's the thing about this face though, it's super round. Kinda makes you wonder if it's just the man in the moon everyone's always talking about. You know, those dark splotches on the moon that look like eyes and a mouth. Apparently, it's all a trick on the eye. Our brains are wired to see faces everywhere, even on giant space rocks. Scientists call it pareidolia, basically seeing familiar shapes and random stuff. If you compare this Google Earth pic to other photos of the man in the moon, they look pretty darn similar. So while it's pretty tempting to believe there's a giant moon being watching over us, this one can likely be explained by science and our overactive imaginations. This dashcam clip starts off pretty chill, just a busy parking lot with people doing their own thing. Then, out of nowhere, this black car rolls in and parks right in front of the camera car. Next thing you know, 3 dudes jump out and one of them heads straight for another car. Looks like they're about to pull some crazy stunt. If you ever see someone trying to rob your car, don't mess with them. Just call the cops and give them a good description. Lucky for the car owner, nobody was inside during this whole mess. On May 2nd, 2023 in Clearwater, Florida, the cops got a call about someone shooting at a house. When they got there, the guy who called said 2 people were attacking him because he defended a girl.
They attacked you?
They attacked me.
Why?
Because I was trying to defend a girl.
Okay. Do you need medical attention?
No.
Alright, just one sec.
No, they attacked.
The cops went to the house where the attackers were.
Hey, he's saying he was battered by these 2 guys. Alright.
A guy answered the door and was all up in the cops' business, asking why they were there. The cops told him they were investigating the shooting.
I'm telling y'all something right now. Not approach them.
Just hang out over here, sir, okay?
What's going on? Why are y'all in my yard right now?
Because we're conducting an investigation. Because someone called saying there were shots fired. So that's how it's going. We're not taking your word for it. We're standing right here.
Do what you got to do then.
All right? That's what we're gonna do.
Do what you got to do. No, go in the house. Go in the house.
We'll lock the house down. We don't care. We'll lock the house down.
What you mean?
We'll surround it. Doesn't matter.
Y'all don't get up on my property.
Hey man, y'all ain't finna be walking around my house like this.
Go stand over there.
Straight up. Now let my dogs out. Y'all ain't got no search warrant, no nothing. So can y'all please get off my property?
Back away from me.
I'm finna let my dogs out. Don't worry about it.
That's on body camera. You let them on me, that's on you.
What are y'all looking for? What are y'all looking for?
We gotta call that someone was shooting.
Okay,
all right?
someone shooting. Can y'all please conduct an investigation and get off my property?
That's what we're doing now.
Okay, please. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. You better ease back. Mark, go in the house, bro. I got this. What's y'all on? What's y'all on?
These guys were really entitled and aggressive.
Back up. Back up.
I will lay your ass.
Back up.
Don't fucking touch me.
Back up.
I don't give a fuck because you touch me. I'm going to off your ass.
Come on,
Believe it.
on the ground right now, dude.
I ain't getting on the fucking ground.
Hey, come here. No, come here.
Walk away. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? You certainly not me. Think this is shit I'm talking about.
All right, ma'am, you need to go this way.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You need to go.
Don't touch me.
Let's go. Let's go.
I can walk myself. Don't touch me.
Go. Just walk.
You probably need to get off me.
Just walk. Come on.
Things got heated and the cops arrested one of the guys. They handcuffed him and put him in the back of the police car.
Excuse me.
I got the door. Yeah, you will.
All of y'all, for what? All of y'all, for what? For what? Ain't no.
You're a bitch. Your mama bitch. You.
For what?
Man, don't come over here. Don't touch my mama. Okay. Don't touch my arm. Don't touch me.
The guy was charged with a bunch of stuff, including assaulting police officers, threatening them, resisting arrest, and showing off a weapon. He went to jail but was released the next day on bail.
Left into Julie's Tacos, it looks like. You can send me Braggarville units.
So there's this guy driving a gray Toyota in Kinney County, and he gets pulled over by a Texas state trooper. Instead of doing the right thing and stopping, he floors it and takes off.
Spring Street. Took a ride on Spring, headed back towards 90, headed back towards Del Rio.
Hey, they both are to get off and start trekking. Towards Brackenville. I repeat, heading back towards Brackenville. 75 miles an hour. Every unit taking up slice of life. Getting close to 693. Head on the shoulders. Stay in the trunk. I'm going to do a video back of the past 693.
The cops chase him down until he finally crashes into a gate and comes to a screeching halt.
1050.
He and his buddy try to make a run for it, but the cops were too quick and caught him.
Get on the ground! On the ground!
When they searched the car, they found 6 people hiding inside, including 2 in the trunk. These people were from Guatemala, Honduras, and Ecuador, And that's not all. They also found 2 weapons. The driver, a 26-year-old named Donald Graves, and its passenger, 25-year-old Najua Harris, are both from Louisiana. Turns out, Graves is a wanted criminal with a long rap sheet. He's part of a gang in Baton Rouge and is wanted for murder. Can you believe it? Both of them are facing serious charges for smuggling people. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.